What is going on, everyone? This is Sarah coming at you from just outside of Hartford, Connecticut. And today, we are going to look at the Tuukka Rask trade, which occurred back on June 24th, 2006, exactly 15 years ago today. So, this is one of the most infamous hockey trades of the 21st century. Basically, Toronto was in a win-now mood, and they wanted a goalie to help them for the upcoming 2006-2007 season. So, they had a prospect as well named Justin Pog, and basically Toronto brass had decided that Pog was going to be their goaltender of the future. Rask was therefore expendable. Now, hindsight is 20/20. As it turned out, Boston actually intended to waive Andrew Raycroft, the player that Toronto ended up trading for. So had Toronto just held off, they would have gotten him as as a free agent. Boston also would have taken Justin Pog over Tuukka Rask. To them, they didn't care which one of the two players they got. Now, this is one of the most infamous trades. It will go down as one of the worst trades in recent history in the NHL. If you're a Maple Leafs fan, I'm sorry. Without further ado, let's jump right in, and we will start with Boston, who got goaltender Tuukka Rask. Now, Tuukka Rask, he debuted during the 2007-2008 season for the team, but he would spend that season and the following 2008-2009 season in the AHL for the most part. Now, then over the next 3 seasons, he was Boston's backup goaltender to Tim Thomas. Of course, he was on the team that won the Stanley Cup in 2010-2011. Now, over those 3 seasons where he was the backup, he played in 97 games, recording a very solid .927 save percentage and a 2.19 goals against average. Now, he won the starting job for the 2012-13 season, but then the NHL lockout happened. So, yeah, he had a solid season that year, though, recording a .929 save percentage and a 2.00 goals against average. Now, he broke out even more so in the 2013-14 season, in which he recorded 7 shutouts, a 2.04 goals against average, and a .930 save percentage. This saw him win the Vezina. Now, he had a solid year in the 14-15 campaign, and he ended the year with a .922 save percentage and a 2.30 goals against average. He had a slightly off year in the 15-16 season, recording a .915 save percentage and a .256 goals against average. Now, he returned back to normal in time for the 16-17 season, as he recorded a .223 goals against average and a .915 save percentage. Now, he had a solid 17-18 season, producing a .917 save percentage and a 2.36 goals against average. And then in the 18-19 season, he kind of regressed a bit, recording a .248 goals against average and a .912 save percentage. Now, this is notable because in the playoffs of that year, he recorded a 2.02 goals against average and a .934 save percentage. Now, this is the year, of course, where Boston fell to the Blues in the Stanley Cup Finals, but Tuukka had a great playoff run. So, the Blues were just the hot team that year. Now, he had another stellar year in the 2019-2020 season, leading the league in goals against average with .212, while posting a solid .929 save percentage. Now, he had another good year in 2021, recording a .913 save percentage and a .228 goal against average. Now, after the 2021 season came to an end, Rask revealed that he had played through a torn labrum in his hip, and he recently stated, too, that he feels like he suffered that injury during the playoff series last year against the Hurricanes. So, yeah, it's been an injury that's been nagging him for about a year now, so never great. Now, thus far, he has a career .306, .163, and .66 record to go with a career .921 save percentage and a 2.27 goals against average. Now, he currently holds a few Bruins franchise records, including postseason wins with 57, games played with 560, and he has the most wins in franchise history, which he recently got with 306. Now, he is a one-time Vezina winner, a one-time William N. Jennings Trophy Award winner, or trophy winner, I should say. He is a 2-time All-Star. Now, you might be saying, wait a second, this guy's one of the better goalies. 2 of his elite seasons happened when there weren't any All-Star games. One was the lockout shortened year, and one was due to the Olympics. So he probably would be a 4-time All-Star were it not for that. Now, Rask is currently a pending unrestricted free agent, and with the expansion draft looming, it is currently unknown how the Bruins will approach this situation. Rask has recently said, quote, "I'm not going to play for anyone else than the Bruins. This is our home," end quote. Now, the R is, of course, referring to him, his wife, and his children, as he has 3 children, and they are very comfortable in Boston schools at this point. He doesn't feel like leaving. He also mentioned about his rehab, how he's rehabbing from the surgery that he's going to get, or he has gotten. And yeah, so he intends to stay in Boston. We'll have to see. Only time will tell what happens. Now, essentially, Toronto gave up a franchise goalie, the best goalie in Bruins history. What did Toronto get in return? They got goaltender Andrew Raycroft. Now, Raycroft had an average first year, recording an .894 save percentage with a 2.99 goals against average. Now, notably, he did tie the then franchise record for wins in the season with 37. So people were excited. They're like, all right, he's a good player. But realistically, most goalies could have tied that record just because of how good that Toronto team was. Now, he did allow a league-high 205 goals that year. He struggled in the 07-08 season, appearing in just 19 games. Now, he recorded a .876 save percentage with a 3.92 goals against average. They then proceeded to buy him out. So, again, if you're a Toronto Maple Leafs fan, I'm sorry for you. This is a rotten trade. If you're a Bruins fan, congratulations. You guys had the fleecing of the 21st century, I would say, up to this point in the NHL. This is definitely one of the worst trades for Maple Leafs in their history and one of the best trades for the Bruins in their history. Obviously, Tuukka Rask, his future's up in the air, but the fact that you got a franchise goalie for a decade, you cannot complain. Again, if you're a Maple Leaf fan, I'm sorry for you. Everyone else, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Have a good rest of your day.